Every time I think about your goodness and the love you have shown me in your abundance, I discover I've been living in an ecstasy that no mortal life can only but imagine. When I figured out the reason, it occurred to me that I'm actually not even really deserving.
Hi guys, good morning. It's morning over here and welcome back to my videos. So my name is NdatseNdomo, and if this is your first time looking at your girl, you're welcome to my channel. On this channel, you know what we do. We give love, career tips, finance tips, life advice, entrepreneurship talks, and every other thing. Fashion and beauty is not left out. So in today's video, I've been getting, I think like this has to be one of my most requested looks ever. And it's this natural, no makeup nude inspired tutorial, which I also tried to mix with like a glowy bronzy look for you guys today. And shout out to you, Benny, for being the first person to request for this video and inspiring me to do it. And also shout out to you, Hadiza, who always does her makeup and looks like she has no makeup on. And without further ado, let's get right into the video, guys. For this natural look, I don't like to define my eyebrows with my medium beige, which is a shade lighter than me, because we're going for a very natural, nude and subtle look. So I like to use the shade of concealer, which is my own shade, which is Fawn. So I've gone in with the LA Girl in Fawn. And now I'm just going to go into my eyebrows with, normally what I do is I actually don't use any eyeshadow. Once I set my eye, I just apply powder over it. Yes, it's that crazy. But for the purpose of this tutorial, like, we're doing a full-blown face of makeup that still turns out nude. So I'm going to go all the way with eyeshadows and everything. So I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics, and it has all the shades possible. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to define my crease. Not really define my crease, but I'm going to go in on my crease with the shade that is closest to my skin color. So normally I would use this to define my crease, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be using this and this. I'll be mixing both. So I just take my brush and I'm going to go in very gently on my crease. Remember, this is supposed to be a nude. I don't know why this thing is transferring. Let me just set my concealer a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with that shade. I'm going to take it very lightly and mix it with the other shade I showed you. I'm going to my crease. Can you see? You can almost see no color. It's actually the same shade as my LA Girl in Fawn. So that's what I'm going to do all over my crease. That's why I'm not too bothered about this concealer that is transferring, because I know by the time I define my crease, you wouldn't see it anymore. So this is like barely there. Now for I'll just talk about eyeshadow while I quickly define my crease. Now for eyeshadow, sometimes it's possible to use some peachy colors or some warm earth tones to achieve a natural looking eyeshadow look. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm gonna stick with like nude. So let's just make it like brown or like nude. Thank you guys so much, because in my last video where I talked about passion versus profession, a lot of people told me that they liked that look. I actually used a blush on my eyeshadow, a pink. So that's what I'm trying to say, like, even if you're going for a nude look, you can still use colors that give you an almost nude look, if that makes sense. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply a little bit of color, like the littlest, tiniest bit of color ever, on my eyeshadow in brown. So which is a shade which is not too far off from my skin color, but lighter than this one I've used. So I'm going
Every time I think about you good.
So I must say I'm pretty much done with this eye look. I don't really want to use color, otherwise I would have used the peachy nude to really show you guys what a peachy nude eye look would look like. So I'm just gonna go in with my eyeliner and give it a little bit of wing.
Definition to all this. I've been thinking that it really should.
Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my foundation. Remember, I've already prepped my face for that glowy look, so I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to use this foundation, which I actually don't really like, because the tone is very orangey. The undertone is very orangey, so it doesn't have like it has too much of a warm orange tone instead of as opposed to a neutral, and my skin has a neutral tone. A lot of lighter people's skin actually have a pink undertone, but my skin has a neutral tone. But because I want to look all bronzy and glowy, it's actually going to work for this look.
For a cause, you took the cross, you paid for our lives.
Now, why I actually like this foundation, which is actually a super affordable foundation, it's like $9. I really love this foundation is because it's full coverage without being cakey and heavy on your face. So it's a win-win. Aside the undertone, which if I probably mix with another one, it will give me the perfect undertone I want. So I don't think I'm gonna layer my coverage, or I don't think I'm gonna mix foundations, but actually I think I will, because I have this feeling like I look very orange. So I'm gonna mix with my Maybelline Velours foundation.
By his stripes we are healed, emphasized in his will.
Then I'm going to go in and blend it all out. So because this foundation has a pink undertone, which is not my undertone, but this other foundation has a very orange undertone, both work well for me to give me the perfect undertone and to give me the perfect shade. So I'm just going to blend it out. I'm going to go in with my Look Ever concealer, this one.
Your hot desire hits right on the tender pad. At this point, feel cold inside. Warm it up cause you smile at last. Cause I'm messy at Doctor's grace. Merciful backing up and face.
Now the next thing is I'm going to go in with my setting powder and leave my face to set while I contour. What you can do as well, if you're in a hurry or you don't want to do a full face, is you can also use a damp beauty sponge, dab it into your setting powder, press it into your skin, and you're done. Like, you don't have to wait to bake and everything. I'm not really gonna go for a liquid concealer to contour my face. I'm going to go in with my, you guys know this palette I've been using for a long time, so I'm going to go in, but because I'm trying to go for this nude but snatched look, I'm not going to go with the darkest color. I'm just going to mix the two shades before that together. Ooh, I love this snatch. Then I don't want to bake for so long, so I'm going to go in and dust up everything and blend it all out, and then come back and show you guys how I'm gonna do my lips. Ooh, can you guys see how, like, it looks like lips already? But let me just give my lips a little bit of definition. I don't really like to do this, but
been living in an ecstasy that no mortal life can only but imagine.
then for a glossy look, I'm going to go in with this product and just put it all over my lips. And then you guys know how I love to define my Cupid's bow. So I don't know if I'm feeling done with this look, but I think we are done here. I don't have my setting spray. Let's just glow some more and blind all our village enemies. And snatching the nose. And I think we're basically done. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys have learned a thing or two from this video. If you want, you can go and check my no foundation routine as well, which is something you can also do as well to achieve this look. But for this look, I've used all my products to show that you can use all your products and still look natural. Hey! So I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. And that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button down below which says subscribe, and click the bell button beside it so you'll always get a notification anytime and every time your girl posts a video. And until my next video, guys, I'm NdatseNdomo on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube here. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Is the reason we inflict enemies try to come against me, trample underneath them. By his stripes we are healed, emphasized in his will. Ain't no reason why we gotta stay so worried and confused. Strong, strong and sure. Everything that I have is a product of your love. Happily I pray the heavens gates shall keep raining down your love upon the earth. It's strong and sure. Everything that I have is a product of your love. Happily I pray the heavens gates shall keep raining down your love upon too many cases. Their face of life so bad could drive you out, robs you of your hot desire, hits right on the tender pad. At this point feel cold inside, warm it up as you smile at last. Cause I'm messy at Trucker's grace, merciful backing up and face. So we'll leave the voices